so much for joining on a Sunday morning. It's good to see people who are wanting to upskill in AI. This is going to be a hands-on session, so I would really appreciate no spams on the chat because I'll be using the chat to check how many of you are able to get along with me and are able to actually create this. I'll quickly share my screen and show you what we are going to build first. So, let me know when you are able to see my screen.
Yes, Arun.
Okay. So we'll be building this automation with LLM model of Gemini itself, right? And the idea is today we have all these fantastic courses on AI product management and foundations of product management that we offer. But with so many students reaching out to us and wanting to get our uh, core queries answered, their questions, their FAQs answered, we are not able to cater to them. So today, if a student like me comes in and probably asks a question like, "Hey, I am Arun. This is my email ID, and my question is, how uh, will I learn to make AI agents in this course?" Right? And if I just hit submit, so we take this form on the product space website, right? And if I just run this workflow once, and if you see, thank you for reaching out on AI cohort. Here is the answer to your question. You will learn building AI agents for AI PM program. And in the module 4, you'll learn to make these AI agents. So it has taken my entire website's data. It has looked at all the FAQs and what we offer, and it directly sends you that message. And this is a very standard use case, at least for product managers, whenever you are building your products, right? How do you automate your workflows? Today, we'll be learning to get this automation with Gemini, Google Gemini API key, and with make.io. And the idea is all of you who are serious and who are not spamming the chat probably will be able to get this built for your system and for your portfolio. So I would please request if you can um, stop spamming the chat and focus on what I'm going to build, and we can all do this together. I'm sharing this document, which is a self-help guide, right? So try to create a copy of this for all of yourselves, and we'll use this step by step to create this together so that you can get an understanding of copy link done. So I want to see all of you on this doc.
Arun, I've disabled the chat for the timing.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah. I will use this to track the progress, right? So let me just if let me see if people can react,
Sure.
can access the doc. Okay. So react to this message if you can access the doc so that I know how many people are seriously building with me. There is a message on the chat. If you can react to that, that will give me a good understanding of how many of are here. Are they allowed to react to a message? Or they can't even react?
Arun, I'm able to see the reactions. Yeah.
No, I can see the reactions on the thumbs up, not on my message on
Yeah.
the chat specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So I can see around 20 students at least who are wanting to do this with us, which is great, right? Let's get started with the foundations. So what you need is there is this FAQ document that is there, right? Clone this in your Google Drive, whichever drive you will be using to create the agent, right? Clone this and keep a copy of this handy, and go ahead and create your Make account. If you don't have Mac active, please go ahead and activate. Can you access the document and can you create your make account? Let me just confirm how many of you are able to uh, clone the document. Done, and make account is ready. Okay. So you need to clone the FAQ document in your Google Drive that you'll be using, and you'll be um, required to have a make account. So you can go and sign up here. And once you sign up, you should be able to see this sort of dashboard. Okay, it's good to see some of the previous students as well. Uh, Nice to see you, Sameer, Abhishek. Good that you are here. Once you are till this point, Sakshi, we can enable the chat so that they can react to the messages. If there is someone who's spamming, we can remove them from the call.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I see two reactions. Please confirm if you are able to clone the document and if you are able to make your account, and then also go ahead and make your account in Tally. That is what we'll be using to create a form to get input from the student. I'll share the document link again for those who joined late. Okay, you don't need to message me. Please don't message me that my clone is ready and whatever is ready. You just need to react to the message. Please follow the rhythm. It is very easy for us to disable you or pause the class, right? So there are a lot of folks and we want to follow the rhythm. So just react. Let's be serious about this. There is a lot of learning for the next 1.5 hours. Let's follow the right rhythm. Don't ask your questions. We'll have time for Q&A. Just react to the messages. Let's give me the chat. So if the clone document and make account is ready, just react to this message. I just want to see how many students are here. Okay. And thanks for being serious. I see you're not messaging on the chat now. So that shows that this is a serious audience. Amazing. This is fantastic. Okay, 18 students. I'll give time for 4, 5 more. At least 25 of us can build it together. Okay, now go ahead and create your Tally account, and the link is here. And then I'll show you how to create your Google API key as well. So make account ready. And make account ready, Tally account ready. Okay, if your Tally account, make account, and cloned FAQs document is ready, just react to this. MG, don't message on the chat. I'm using the chat only to get responses from the student, how many of them are able to make progress. So Tally account, if it is ready, you have to go here. Just click on this Tally account. Once you are in your Tally account, if your Tally account is ready, okay, I see 9 students. Take another 5 minutes and get your Tally account ready. 10, okay, 11, 12. I'll show you what you need to do in your Tally account. So once you have your Tally account ready, right? You'll see a home page and you can create a new form. In the new form, just give a title, let's say student Q&A, and you can add a short answer, which is what is your name. Then you can click a plus and you can add an email, which is just say insert what is your email ID. And you can have one more, which is long form, which asks the question, which is what is your question? And once you have created this form, just click publish and you'll get a link that you can use to get the responses. Just click on the publish link, right? So I'll show you the form that I have. AI cohort ask a question. So let me again confirm. You can use the EU hosting. That doesn't really matter, but you can use the EU hosting if you are wanting to go for default. So Tally form is ready. And because this is a open community session, there are so many students here. If you fall back on any of the steps, we'll share the recording also after the session. You can catch up on the recording and you can then go ahead and complete whatever is left behind. So don't worry if you are left behind. You don't need to type Tally form is ready or not. You just need to confirm on that message, Yashaswini. Don't use the chat to ask questions for now. We just want to, you have to just click on the new form, and on the new form you need to give a title and then add your questions. Once you, let me go to this, I'll just delete this all. So you can just name your form something like form for student feedback. And then you can click a plus. Short answer. What is your name? Then our email. What is your email? And then long answer. What is your question? Okay, I see 20 students are here. Now, so your step 0A, 0B, 0C are done. Let's go and create our Google Gemini key. And most of the students who are from previous batch, would already have their Google Gemini key. Those of you who don't have it, you can go to aistudio.google.com, click on Get API Key, and on this API key, you need to click on Create API Key. You will be asked to create a project. Just give it some dummy name, and you'll start seeing your API key like this. You can copy this from here. So get this also ready. I'll show it again. You need to go click on aistudio.google.com. It will take you here. You will click on the left bottom, Get API Key. Once you go here, if you don't have an API key, click on Create an API Key. They'll ask you to create a dummy project name. Just give any project name, and then you'll be able to see an API key here. Repeating third time, click on this, click on Get API Key, then create an API key, and you should be ready with the Gemini API key. It's not for security, it's for LLM query Khiltej. Yes, you can use the same API key for multiple workflows. Okay, can you confirm if API key is ready? I see 8 students, 10. Great, great. You don't, Ajay, you don't need to say yes, sir, done, thank you. Just react to the message. Okay, great. So 25 students are with us. Let's go ahead and start creating then our flow. So what is expected is you go to your make.com, right? In this, you'll see scenarios. No, Rajan, I'll not be able to explain all the steps. You can catch up on the recording later. We have enough content to cover here, so apologies for that. So once you are on make.com, just click on scenarios and click on the top right where you see create a scenario. Just click on this create scenario. Once you click on create scenario, search tally and click on watch new response. I'll show again. So you go to scenarios, click on create scenario, and after clicking on create scenario, search tally because you want to hear the responses that are coming from students, and click on watch new response and you'll see a tally button like this. Repeating third time, I'll only repeat 3 times. Let me just delete this node. So you click on create a scenario. You can build from scratch. Yes, Ashwin, you should say build from scratch. And then click tally and click on watch new response. So once this is done, it will ask you to create a webhook. Click on that. Keep the name as is. Just allow it for authentication. And when you click on add, it will ask you to log in. I'll show this again. So after this is created, you'll see a red icon that says that it's not set up yet, right? What you need to do is you just need to click on this, click on create a webhook, and then say add my authentication. I have already authenticated it, right? And just click on save. It will ask you to log in. You can log in and then click save, right? It will show you your forms that you have created here once you have logged in. Select the form that you have created in Tally and then click save. Repeating the steps again, you go back, click on create new scenario. On the create new scenario, search Tally, watch new response. In this, create a webhook and click add. When you say connection add, it will ask you to log in. And once you sign in, it will start showing your login account here. Tally auth, OAuth, you have to use OAuth, Tally OAuth. It will directly take you to login and then you can select your form from here, which is this. And you click save. Let me see. Tally node is ready. If you want to check if it is working or not, you can fill a response and just click on this button below which says run once. And if you fill a response, let me just fill a response here. Just fill your form. Let's say Arun, what is the refund policy of the form? If you see, your response should come here and it should be showing green. And you can see if you expand this field, what is your name? This should show exactly the question that you filled in the form. Yes, I'll repeat the steps. So let me first check how many of you have your Tally node ready post login. Okay, we'll wait for 20 students to get to this place and then we will move ahead. 14, can others confirm, please? You have to fill the form once, Shantanu, to get the response. The form that you have created, you at least fill it once and then only the data will come and flow into this. 16, 17, 18, great. Okay, so looks like most of you are struggling here. After you have set up your login, I see 20 students are here, right? What you need to do is click on this, edit, and make sure first this is working fine. Let me delete this and show this to you once again. Are you running the scenario immediately? Just double click on this and see it's running immediately. And you can say probably 2 responses runs per minute. You can set this up if you are not able to run. And you can activate your scenario if it is not yet active. If it's continuously going in the loops. You can just click on activate scenario. If you are still facing an issue, let me show it again. Let me discard the changes. You can click on create scenario. After creating a scenario, make sure you have selected the right node, not listen field or definitions, but watch new response. You have to select tally and within tally, watch new response. And once your login, you can just click on add tally OAuth. After your login, you should see your form name here. If you don't see your form name here correctly, then you will not get the response. Make sure your form name is here and you click save. On clicking save, your red mark will go away. Then what you need to do is you need to go wherever you have created your form, you need to fill that form once, right? And only then you will get the response here. You fill the response form here. Let me just say, Arun, when do the classes happen? I fill the form and then I can just click on this and say run once. And if you have had successful runs, you can also select those from here, right? And you can get that data as well. It will already show it here. So just click on run once, submit the form, Arun, and you will get this green checkbox where you will see in the fields when does the classes happen. They should start showing. Let's check on the node. Okay, getting tally node is green. Okay, can you confirm in the chat how many of you are able to get this response and the form and the tally node is integrating correctly? Twelve students, great. I'll wait for 20 of you to get here. We explained 3 times and then we'll go to the next node. Yeah, you have not logged in. B Aishwarya, you have to log in. We'll go to the next step, Anika. No, Venki, we cannot go back. You are 35, 36 minutes late into the class. You can catch up on the recording. Okay, can you react to the messages? How many of you are able to get the tally node green? Please react. Please react to this message. Please don't use the chat. We'll need to unblock or we'll need to block the chat then. Please don't message for yourself. This will randomize the learning for students. Please allow me to use the chat. Okay. Waiting for other students to get this running. What you need to do is you need to log into your Tally, select the drop down as the form, right? And in that form, once you fill the form, it should show green and your responses should be reflective here. Thirteen students, great. A few more who have been able to do this. You should run it once. If you're seeing exceed limit, fill the form and then that data will come here. Yeah, sure, Varun, we'll share the recording. Okay, 18 students are here. Fantastic. Two more and then we'll move ahead. We at least want 20 students to make this end to end with us. Okay, 21, 22. Great. So your document, if you see, this step is done. Step 1A, and you're submitting the response and you're getting the responses, right? So this is working fine. Let's get to step 2, where we have created a clone. I'm hoping all of you have cloned this FAQ document, right? And in this FAQ document, it is there in your drive. Now what you need to do is, and I'll show this again, click on plus, and on this plus, search doc. You'll get Google Docs. In Google Docs, get content from a doc. Showing it again second time. You click a plus. On this plus, you search Google Doc. And on Google Doc, you said get content of a doc. We want to get a content of a doc. Showing it third time. Click on this plus. On plus, just search Google Doc. And what you need to get is Google Doc, get content of a document. After you get this, it will again ask you for your connection. Click add and log in or sign in with your Google account wherever you have cloned this document. Use your same Google account and select this second option as by drop down, and you'll see the name of your document here. So first sign in, create your account. Once your sign in is done, let me know. I'll share the instructions with you to get the document. So we are on step 2A. You have to sign in. It will ask you access. So allow, select all and continue. Click select all and continue. You'll select by drop down, my drive and your document name. Repeating it again, click on the plus, search get content from Google Doc, sign in, and then select by drop down my drive, and in my drive you'll get the list of the documents. So you can select that document like the cohort FAQ document wherever you have created a copy of it. You need to log in. And you need to, by drop down, I'll have it in my drive, select the document, which is the cohort FAQ document. Select yes, include all the tabs content, all tabs, and then click save. And you can just click on, you already have your previous run, just select that previous successful run and just click run once. If it is able to get the content, you can double click on this. It will show green, right? And you can check the response from the small plus button. This shows if your node was able to successfully run or not. And in this, you will see all the content that is there in this document, which is, if you see text content, it will show you all the content here, output of text content. So I'll show this again. When you sign in, you have to select by drop down. In Drive, select your folder, include all content, then click save. And on clicking save, you can just select your previous run ID, successful run, which is this one. And run, when you click on run once, this will get green. You can check the response here if it is showing the text content correctly or not. Bharat, you need to fill the form for it to get response. Google Doc node running fine. Just confirm how many of you are able to get till this point. You have to run it. Priyanka Agarwal, you have to click on the previous run, select the previous run, which is green, and then click on run once. Each of the nodes will run to get you the Google Doc. You have to click here, run once. So you have to click on run. You select this. There is a previous run. Just select that and just click on run once. Both the nodes will run and you'll start seeing the response here. Okay, can you confirm on the chat? I see 13 students have been able to do it. Delete the other messages. Okay, 15 are done. Sixteen. You need to click on this, run once, select your run ID, and then just click on run once. Both your doc and this Google node will run. Okay, 17 are done. We'll wait for two more. The how to make clone was there at the start of the session. Seema, you can catch up on the recording. You've joined late. Okay, so your 2B and 2C are also done. You're getting the content. I see 21 students. That is fantastic. Now comes the most tricky part or the most difficult part of this, which is where um, if you are struggling so far, you'll definitely not able to get through this. And that is where a slight bit of upskilling of AI might be useful. right? So you need to now call either an agent node, but and that's why I prefer N8, and I've been always doing demos on N8, and I don't like Make because it is tightly coupled with only GPT's model. It does not allow you to use open source free models or free models of Gemini, right? So I'm hoping all of you have your API key ready, right? What you need to do now is you need to set your third node, and on that node you need to click plus, and you need to say HTTP node, because you'll hit a HTTP node, right? And in that you have to click a make a request node. Those of you who are following along, who have got so far, right? Follow this document. It's self-explanatory. You have to click HTTP node and you have to click on make a request node, right? So go here, click on HTTP, click on make a request. On make a request, the authentication type is none, no authentication, right? The URL, I have already given the URL here. What you need to do is copy this URL this much, right? But replace it with your API key. Let me just, you have to replace your API key here, Gemini API key. Where do you get that Gemini API key from? You'll need to copy this Gemini API key here. You'll copy this, right? And you will need to add it here. I am not copy pasting this because the call is being recorded and it will also be put on YouTube, right? I don't want my API key to be publicly available, but this is the API key that you have copied from here. That should go inside this, and then copy this entire URL and paste it in this URL box. I'll repeat it again. Select first HTTP, make a request node, select the authentication type as no authentication. In the URL, you need to paste this URL with your API key added at the back. Once you do that, you'll be able to see the URL here. And then see the rest of it. You have to make the method as post, no headers and no query parameters, right? So let's do that. Post. If you are doing this as get, you will not be able to do it. And content type is application.json. I'll stop sharing for a minute so that I can get my URL copy pasted here, right? Okay, I pasted my URL, and now your body type is application JSON. Body input method is data structure, right? And I can click add a data structure. Get to this part till you have selected no authentication, your URL is done, body content type is application JSON. So let me just check on the chat. HTTP make a request node, no authentication, URL with API key ready and body content type is equal to application JSON. What we are doing here is we are calling the Gemini API LLM and we are trying to make it run as an agent for us. So click on this if you are able to get to this point. Method is post, correct. No authentication, correct. Thanks Shantanu Chandra and Priyanka Singh Bias to helping me with this. Great. It's very good that most of you are here. Method is post, it's correct. You don't need to get to pagination type. There is none. We have to first set your data structures first. Lakshmi, they're ready. Don't scroll down and don't do all of the things that you have not gone yet. Parse response is yes. Pagination type is you don't need to select anything here. But the real magic or structuring of the body will happen here. Okay, 15 are with us. Can we get to 20? Just react if you are able to do this much. You have added your API key and if you have reached till this point. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to call an LLM model, Gemini LLM model, to read the response for us, do reasoning and answer the question for the student. Okay, great. So we have 20 students who are able to get to this point. It's good to see the previous student, Dipanvita Abhishek Banerjee, that you are able to follow along. Fantastic. Okay, now click on this body structure, just click on add. And you can say, I'll copy paste my data structure or I will generate. Let's say I want it to generate, right? Click on generate. I will give the JSON, it will automatically generate the body. And this is where N8N is better than Make. One reason in Make you can at any point of time, you have only two scenarios available. Two, the data structures and the formatting of JSON is much easier in N8N. Like students who have been with me and we have been doing agentic workflows with N8N, it's so easy, drag and drop. In Make, they've made it so cumbersome. Like, look at what I'm doing right now, right? I'm going to selecting my data structure, then click on add. After clicking on add, you can just say Gemini prompt I'm writing here, and you can just click on generate, showing it third time. Click on add, just give it some random name, let's say Gemini prompt, and click on generate. On JSON, there is this response that I have given. Gemini prompt, just copy this entire response which is there in blue. After clicking on generate, copy this entire response in blue and paste it here. After you paste it and click generate, it will create where you can give system instructions and where you can give your user input. Content is user input and the system instructions where you can add it. Just click on save. So now your system instruction or content is ready. This is provided out of box in N8N. Your entire agent configuration can be done seamlessly uh, without doing all this JSON response and all. What I did, I'm showing again. I clicked on add. After clicking on add, I clicked on generate. In the JSON, I pasted this response, which is on page 3A, step 6. I pasted this response and then I clicked on generate, right? Clicked on generate and it is able to give me this response. This is the most tricky part. So if I'll repeat it if you are getting stuck here, but let me know if you are able to see system instruction and content field. So what I did, clicked on add, clicked on generate. In generate, just copy pasted this instruction, system instruction and content W1, right? And then clicked on generate. It was able to give me these two parts. Great. Tanya, Nilesh, Abhishek, Sheikh. Seema Singh, nice. Repeating it again, click on add, click on generate. After clicking on generate, you have to select this entire thing, copy, paste it in generate, and click on finalize, and it will show you these two things. Okay, great. 17 students are with us. Priyanka Singh, Yadu, 18. Awesome. This is fantastic if you all are able to follow along. 19, one more. Authentication is none. No authentication. I will not be able to scroll up because there is an API key which is there. Okay, great. 21 students are here. So let's now add our system instruction. People who have been with me and who have been learning AI know system instruction is the prompt that we give to our AI agent. That's why NA10 is better. I've not been doing make selectively for a very long time, but people wanted to do make. So we are doing make today, but you see the difficulty with make now, right? You click on add item for your system instruction, right? Go to your step 3B. I have given the entire system instruction for you. You are a helpful AI assistant for AI cohort on educating platform. Answer students' question based only on the FAQ document. We will give the document content here. If the answer is not fine, politely say, great question, our team will get back to you soon. Keep the responses friendly, clear and concise. Just copy this entire thing. Copy this. Go to your content. Let me click on this parts add item and paste it here. And in this, you will see there is this text content. Where is the text content coming from? It's coming from Google Doc. We are having a body which has the entire content, right? This text content. This text content, just drop it here. Now, people who have done NA10, dragging and dropping this text content is very easy. Like you know what you need to do. Your parameter is here. You just need to drop it here. For those of you who don't know, we'll show it again. Deleting this all. Close. Click on system instruction, add, go to page step 3B, copy this blue instruction, paste it here, and wherever you see text content, where is the document content coming from? Just delete this and drag and drop your document here. Showing it one more time. Click on add item, go to document, copy this and paste it here and get your text content from here. Similarly, where is your user question coming from? In the content, add item, and your user content is coming from your tally node. So tally mein, what is your question? This what is your question goes here. We'll delete it and show it again. So add item, click on this, and what is your question? Student question comes here. And then click parse response yes and save. Repeating it for the third time. Copy your instruction, paste it here. Get this from the text content node of Google Docs. Text content goes here and your parse node, what is your question gets here. And then click on save. After clicking save, again, you can select your run ID, previously whichever was successful, and just click on run once to see if your response is going through. And if it is going through, you'll get a response from HTTPS and you can see what is the response that your model is giving. Click on body content. System instruction is getting the question. See when does the classes happen? I've got that. And what is the system instruction? The prompt is also coming here. Great. Now what do I want? I want output. What is the output? Let's see data. These are the prompt tokens. Okay, so prompt has run. The token count is also given to you. The model has run successfully. Gemini 2.5 Flash has run. And what is the output that it is giving us? Classes are held on this. See, this is the problem with Make. Essentially, this is why when student told me, can't we do Make, right? You can see this nested structure is not great. The JSON parsing structure is not great. So if you have done your HTTP node setup successfully, correctly, right? If you have done data structure, then you have done the generate, you have given this instruction correctly, and you have given the question content right. If you run it, you will be able to get the response like this. Input and output. Yes, definitely Dipanvita. And that's why from start, people have been harping on make. Because we have uploaded the document, it's there in the document. It's getting all the information from document itself, KSK. So if you see content, if you see system instructions, right, it has the entire document parsed for you. Programs available, right? Timing of the class will also be here in this document itself. Weekend and weekdays timing is available, class schedule. So that is what we have been doing. We have got the entire content from document. Okay. HTTP node working fine. Yeah, in the system instructions description, you have to copy paste this and you have to replace this part with the content of the node, right? And in the document, you need to also have student question coming here, which is this you have to replace, and in the content, you have to replace it with the question. Oh, great. 7 students have already done it. That is fantastic. Sakshi, are you there? Authentication is none. Sakshi or Himanshu, are you there? Just give me 1 second. Please confirm how many of you are able to get your HTTPS node working fine. I'm deleting the messages for those so that we can focus on the main question that is there. 12 students, great. 13. Uh, anyone struggling or not able to get here, uh, put out your question. We can take a question and help you with your HTTP setup. So the best part is if you have understood this, you know how to configure now the agents in make.com as well. So this part is done. You are able to call your Gemini API key. Please validate in the response if you are getting the output data and if you are getting this response or not. Okay, it's not prompting the option to include Google Doc in the prompt. In your system instructions, is it not able to do that, Abhishek? Okay, okay, you have attached a screenshot. Let me see that. Do you want to share your screen, Abhishek? I'll help you with it. I'll also ask you to unmute. Just double click on your HTTP node. Delete this. Okay. Close this data structure. Yeah, just save it and close this. Yeah, scroll down. Scroll down. Body method is up, 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 up. Gemini prompt, system instruction, parts. Add item, URL helpful. Okay. Double click and open this. Yeah, paste this prompt here in the text item. Yeah, paste that here. Yeah. See, now you can drag the document. You have pasted in the wrong property. In the item, you had to paste it. Yeah. Not revision ID. You have to take the text content. Document ID के नीचे है देखो text content. You have to drag that. Below this, below document ID, below. Text content. Just, yeah, this one. This you have to drag there. Drag the text content on the left side. Yeah. Click that. You're not able to drag it, is it? Now it is coming. Yeah. Great. So you can delete the other two items. Yeah, this is the main one. You can delete this also. Similarly, go below. Yeah. In the items, click on content, click on add item. Click on add item. Click on not parts, click on add item only. You have to add the item below. Yes, add item, click there. Yeah, in the text, click there. Yeah, scroll down. Not here, on the left hand side. Yeah, tally का form पे जाओ. Go to tally, down. Yeah, question, click on question. Hello. Click on the question. Name, email, and question. Down. Fields, name, email, and question above. See fields that you have got. Question में देखो hello जहाँ आ रहा है. tom@gmail.com and hello. Just drag that there. Yeah. Now click save and run. Now your setup is right. See, rather than it fetching data every time, what you can do is just click on stop run. Select your previous run, yeah. Successful one, yeah. Just run it once so that the data persistency is there. Great. Now click on the plus, the response of HTTP node. ऊपर जो response है, small tick, yeah. Click on that. Output का देखो body, yeah. Data, candidates, plus, yeah. One, content, parts, response collective, yes. Great question. Our team will get back to you shortly with more details. Yeah, because you have your question is just saying hello. So there is no response to hello. Try giving a relevant question and it should be able to answer. Okay, you can stop sharing. I'll take over the screen share. Okay, after you have done this, let's see how many students are HTTP node working fine, can see the model response. Just confirm how many of you are able to get to this point and we'll add the final note to send the email. Awesome. 5, 6, 8, 9. Great. No pagination type. You don't need to select any pagination type. 12, 14. Come on, come on. We can have 5 more people. You have Gemini 1.5 Flash. That is not the right model. In your URL, you need to make it, Ash, you need to make it 2.5 Flash. 1.5 Flash is deprecated. Rohit Chaurasia, do you want to share your screen? Yeah, go ahead and share your screen. Bharat, first tell me what your error is, and then I can see if I can allow you to share your screen. Rohit Chaurasia, are you going to share your screen, or we can complete the flow? Okay. Rohit, I don't see your screen coming along. So please confirm how many of you are able to see the HTTP node working fine. 5, 6. Yeah, double click on HTTP. Just there will be a small plus on the top. Just click on that. Not here. There'll be a small executed. Yeah. Just double click on this, or just click on run once. Just click on run once. Not here. Stop. Stop it. Yeah. Select the last one. Yeah. Yeah. Now double click on your HTTP green sign and double click there. Not here. Just click on the HTTP node. Double click there. Above. No, not there. On the blue where the, yeah. Dude, you're just adding nodes. So your response is, scroll down. This looks fine. Scroll down. Question also looks fine. Okay. On the top, there are 3 toggle buttons, small toggle buttons on the top. Yeah. Click on that. Just click on refresh form. Okay. Close it. It is working. Cancel it. Yeah. See your executions. Click on run once. The last execution, just click on that. The top one. Not, no. Don't run. You're not even listening. To just see you're just burning your credits by clicking on that. Just click on that one. There is runs if you see on the bottom. There is fourth button right next to it. Screen inputs and outputs. Save down. Okay, we'll come back to you, Rohit. It's working fine. After your email, you'll be able to see the output. It's running fine. You can stop sharing. Don't run it. You are unnecessarily burning your credits. I'm stopping your screen share. Yeah. Okay. Let's come back and add the last step, and then I can take a few Q&A. So after you have done this, click on the plus and search Gmail node where you have to send that email, right? Just select Gmail and send an email. Select this. Showing it second time, click on plus, search Gmail and select send an email. Showing third time, click on plus, search Gmail and select send an email. Again, on your Gmail, it will ask you login. So sign in and give your login. And then whoever is your two recipient, just give your email ID to the student. So we'll need to send this to the student, right? Um, First, get your Gmail account set up, and then I will give you the rest of the instruction. So HTTP node working fine and Gmail node login complete. So react to this message once your Gmail node setup is complete. Okay. 6 people have completed it. 7, 8. I'm waiting for 15 count. 9, 14, 15. Amazing. So you just need to select plus, and plus you need to, on plus you need to select your send a Gmail node, Kavya Maheshwari. After that, you need to select who you want to send this to. So we want to send this to the student who has reached out to us. So you can collapse this, you can collapse FCTP node. Just select the student's email ID. What is your email ID and drop it here. You have to drop it from fields. What is your email ID, right? And then subject, you can just say response to your query for AI cohort, something like this. I can, and then in the document, if you go, select this, where is your email ID? This is your answer, and then copy this entire response. Hi, I'll just go ahead. In the subject, I have response to your AI. I have dragged this node here, and body, I will just say raw HTML, and in raw HTML, I will paste the content. What is your name? Let's see. The student name comes from here. What is your name? And here is the answer to your question. This answer will come from your HTTP Google response. So you have to be very careful which response are you picking. Go to candidates, you go to content, you go to paths, you go to classes are held on. This text I will drag and keep it here. And then no attachments. I'll click save. I'll show it again. After authentication, get your student's email ID from Tally email ID. You just drag it here. Subject is response to your AI cohort. Then raw HTML body type and content. You can go to step 4A, copy this entire thing from this. Let me insert a page break here so that it's easy to copy. You can just copy this entire thing and paste it here. After pasting, get the name of the student from Tally again. Just drag your name here. And the response is very important. The response will come from your HTTPS node inside your contents. This answer, you have to drag it here. Click on save. Once you have clicked on save, try to run the model end to end. Insufficient authentication. Let me see what is the problem. Save. Okay, my authentication is right. It has sent the email. Let's go and check the email. Yes, so your classes will happen 8 to 9. Just showing it again on the authentication. Drag the name of the student email ID here, paste the response, drag their name and drag the response from Gemini and get your end-to-end response working, right? So let's see. So email node working fine, getting the email. So subject, you just need to write this response to your AI query cohort or whatever. Content is more important. You go to your content, to the doc, copy this entire content from 4A and paste it here, get the name of the student and their context from HTTPS. Those of you who are giving thumbs up, I had not given all the permissions while I was signing in. So I gave all the permissions for sign in, Dipanvita. Yeah. Okay, those of you are saying it's working fine. I would love to see screenshots. Plus, yes, you can tag me, you can tag product space and show your entire make workflow on your LinkedIn, right? I'll be more than happy to see how many of you are able to complete this with this limited hand holding. Your entire end-to-end workflow is now ready. It should look something like this, right? And you can toggle this to immediately as data arrives, just run it so that next time anyone who fills your form, it automatically sends an email without you needing to run this. You can just toggle this and it will be always ready. I'm just seeing the awesome. That's great, Shantanu. Good to see that you are able to get it done. Okay, I have another 3 minutes left. I'll stop sharing. I hope you are able to get value out of the session today, and those of you who have stayed back, fantastic. As I said, I would love to see you completing this and sharing it on your LinkedIn end to end, right? So, any questions anyone has? Great. Great to see Carl Scott, Yadu Krishnan. So that's your make.com. I still am a fanboy and I follow N8 and more with heart than make. There was a lot of demand to do make.com and an LLM based setup with make, right? So I hope you got value there. But yes.